so you need something without SPF. The only time you'll ever hear me not recommend sun protection
is for family photos.
Is for a family photo.
Yesterday, professional makeup artist Holly Stone kicked off our family photo boot camp by sharing small makeup tricks that can help your face pop in a picture. Her biggest tip, to not try to change your entire look, but to simply play up what we already have. Well, with fall picture taking season just around the corner, we are committed this week to help you snap the perfect family photo. Today's focus, finding the location. My next guest recommends tapping into our state's prettiest photo background. Photographer Natalie Felt is here to share 5 of her favorite mountain photo locations. It's great to have you.
Thank you.
I was thinking about this, looking over your list this morning. You know, we try to get creative. Most people have family photos taken about once a year or so.
Right.
And we don't want it to look the same every year, so we try to get, you know, urban, or we try to find a bright color wall. But at the end of the day, Utah's best backdrop is the mountains.
Yes, I agree so much. I feel like you can drive up almost any canyon in Utah and you're gonna have this beautiful background for your photos.
Is it the color or just the natural landscape that appeals to you?
I love the colors, especially summer and or spring, summer, and fall. But I really love the backdrop of the big mountains. It's just stunning.
Any tips that you have up front if you're considering shooting in the mountains with our family, most notably with our kids?
Yeah, for sure. So one thing real quick is lighting. You want to start a little earlier than you would in the valley.
Okay.
But specifically with young kids, I would wait to get them dressed until you get up in the mountains, because if your kids are like mine, like something's going to happen on the way up. Their clothes are going to get wrinkly, spilled on something. So just plan to be there early and get them dressed when you get up there.
I mean, you're throwing them literally in a pile of dirt, so that's a really great tip. So you're saying pack the clothes up the hill with you?
Not necessarily. I mean, for me, it's easier to get them dressed in the car
and then
just
take the hike.
Yeah, you know, exactly.
But wait until the juice and the sippies are out of their hands.
Because you're going to be driving up a little bit more to get up to the location itself, so just kind of play it safe on the way up.
Okay, let's get into some of your favorite spots to shoot in the mountains. First on your list, Jolly's Ranch up Hobble Creek Canyon. What do you like about this location?
Yes, so I used to live a few miles from Hobble Creek and fell in love with it. There's so many great locations. Specifically, I love the White Barn at Jolly's Ranch. It makes such a great backdrop. Along with that, there's a beautiful field with the mountains behind, and if you drive down the road just a little bit more, there's a beautiful grassy field, again with the mountain view behind.
Look how open, and that grass provides such great texture, but still keeping the focus on our faces, on the family, right? Which is what you want to do.
Yes.
Now, you mentioned you love the colors of spring, summer, and fall, so is winter totally out?
No. In fact, I'm going to list a couple locations that look amazing in the winter. So I just love the colors, and that's why I tend to lean towards those seasons.
Got it. Talk to us about Squaw Peak up Provo Canyon.
So Provo Canyon's amazing, first off. I mean, summer and fall are my very favorite. And there's so many great spots. Squaw Peak I love because of the yellow flowers that you'll get all over the mountainside in the summer. They are amazing and so pretty.
Gorgeous.
But to transition into fall, you get the most beautiful reds and oranges in the fall up at Squaw Peak as well. So it's a great spot. This location is a little bit hard to get to. I'll just mention real quick. You'll go up left-hand fork up Squaw Peak, and then you have to drive on a dirt road for about 20 minutes.
Okay.
So this is, you know, take the right car to get up there and plan some extra time, but I feel like the drive's worth it.
Oh, those pictures are so pretty. You've got a favorite spot up American Fork Canyon. Where's that? Yeah,
so Tibble Fork. Tibble Fork, I love it. And it's become a lot more popular since they reopened it after the construction. So something to watch for. I wouldn't shoot there on the weekends or on a holiday because it gets busy. Yeah, there's just so many kayaks and canoes in the water and things like that. But what I love about this location too is well, first off, the lake and the trees. This is one of those you can shoot in the winter, because it's going to look amazing. Doesn't matter, you know, if it's dried out. The pine trees always look amazing. But cross the street, go on the south side of the lake, and it won't be as busy, and you can still see the lake, and it's really pretty.
The lake kind of reflecting the backdrop.
Yeah.
Is it hard to shoot around bodies of water with the reflection and the light?
I think if you time it right and you're in that golden hour, you know, an hour before sunset, you're going to get that perfect reflection, and you don't have to worry about, you know, the brightness, you know, overtaking the background.
Are there fees to consider for a location like this?
Yes, there is a fee to go up this canyon. It's $6 for a 3-day pass. So some canyons have fees, but totally worth it.
Affordable, totally affordable. Let's go to Suncrest in Draper. That's another hot spot that you like to shoot at.
Yes, I love it. This technically isn't up, you know, a big canyon, and that's kind of the great thing about it. It's not as hard to get to, easily accessible. If you want a view of the mountains and have someone maybe with you that can't walk far, this is your location, because this is literally, you step out of the parking lot and you can see those mountains behind you.
You hit the yellow grass, as you've done so beautifully in showing off your photo talent here for us, but you hit the yellow grass in that golden hour that you talked about with the light, and it just, something about it just seems to play so well with face tones and skin tones.
Yeah, I love it. If you want to walk a little bit, I mentioned the mountains behind you, but if you just walk on those trails down the path a little bit, this is Anne's Trail specifically, so you know what to look for, and there's a parking lot there. but the yellow grass is so pretty during the fall.
Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, last but not least, Jordan Pines up Big Cottonwood.
Yes, yes, one of my favorites. I shoot a ton of Big Cottonwood.
I think you've said all of these are your favorites.
Yes, you know what? I probably have because I love the mountains in Utah.
No,
They
this
are
one is something to
amazing.
love for sure.
Jordan Pines is great because it's only about 15 minutes up the canyon. If you go to the locations further at Big Cottonwood, they're going to be closed during the winter months. But this location you can shoot in the mountains. You have the pine trees. It's beautiful. Transitions into fall is amazing. The colors are gorgeous. You can shoot on one side of the road and you're going to get the pine trees, and you go up on the other side and you're going to get this view of the mountains, and the colors are amazing. Parking is so easy at Jordan Pines. That's one of the reasons that it's so great too.
So my husband always gives me a hard time, I should say. This could just be a husband complaint that we'll file in the family photo, category.
Right.
But he's always like, if we're outside, should we really be dressed up? What's your take on that? Kind of more of a formal ensemble as far as your wardrobe goes in a natural rustic environment?
Yeah, I've had clients ask me that, and I think it totally works.
You do?
Yes, because first of all, it's fun to get a little more dressed up than what you wear in your normal day-to-day, you know, so it feels special.
For photos.
But I feel like it's classy. I mean, the mountains are beautiful, and I know it's rustic, but there's just something about it. I don't know, I love the combination.
So now I can say Natalie said.
Yes.
Natalie said,
I think
Mark.
it works.
Yeah. Where can we go to see more of your work or book a session? I know you're filling up fast.
Yes, so www.nataliefeltphotography.com.
Great locations. Thanks so much for giving us your kind of turn left, zig right kind of tips. We appreciate that.
Thank you.